Alrighty, what's up everybody? It is I, your Tribal God of Extreme, Peter Joseph here, for a Tuesday afternoon video, right here, on the Peter fucking Joseph YouTube wrestling channel, youtube.com/Peter Joseph. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit the subscribe button down in my goddamn pants, otherwise known as the switch box below. So, do it now, as we're creeping up on getting close to 1,150 subscribers on a road to 1,200. I don't know when we're going to get there, but maybe by Mania, maybe by Memorial Day we'll get to 1,200, but we'll see what happens with that. But thank you all for watching. Continue to hit that subscribe button down below, and subscribe to my other channels as well. Show your love and support. Leave a comment on this video or any one of my videos on this channel and my other channels as well, from the past, now, and in the future, Conan. But don't leave stupid comments. You get sent to the Shadow Realm, beaten severely, look stupid, and then Ozzy and Satan will pretty much laugh at you and then eat your soul. And that's pretty much it. So don't do it. Go do it on your garbage, boring channel. Nobody cares about it. Because you ain't gonna do it on mine. You don't like it? That's tough shit. That's the way it is. Can't follow simple rules and instructions? Then get the fuck out. Simple as that. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to tap and slap that bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next one, because if you do, well, pretty much you're SOL. You know what that means, and if you don't know what it means, look it up. And that's pretty much it. And if you're brand new here, well, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, grab yourself a nice, tasty, cold one. Mixed orange. That's what it is. Mixed Mio. You can see it's mixed, so. It's not alcohol. It's an energy drink. So it is what it is. But grab yourself a nice, tasty, cold one. Put your feet up. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. If you like it, great. You know, well, get out of here, bitch. Well, some of you can't because you have an obsession and you have a problem and you need to get that fixed. Simple as that. And we move on with that. So, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, subscribe, and all the other good shit that I mentioned before. And have fun. That's it. This is a safe place to be. And if not, go somewhere else. Simple as that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this beautiful, kind of chilly March the 24th, 2026, we got a week to go before we hit April, and the Easter Bunny is a week away. Can't wait for that. A couple weeks away, pretty much almost 3 weeks away from WrestleMania. We got NXT tonight. I think from the Performance Center, on a road to Roadblock next Tuesday at the theater, the lovely theater in Madison Square Garden, the mecca of all sports arenas. And then right after that, we got Stunned and Deliver from St. Louis, Missouri, next Saturday night. And April's going to be a huge month for pay-per-views. We got Stand and Deliver next Saturday, the week after that. We got TNA Rebellion. The next day, April 12th, we got AEW Dynasty. And then after that, WrestleMania. Then we got baseball tomorrow. I'll be doing my preview probably later tonight or early tomorrow, probably in the morning tomorrow, before the games start. Tomorrow afternoon probably. Because the Yankees are, I think, at night, because they play the Giants on Netflix tomorrow. Mets play on Thursday afternoon on NBC at home at Citi Field to take on the Pirates. See how that goes. So, baseball is back for the next 6 months. For the next 6 months, we're going to be in baseball mode, and we love it. So, go Mets, fuck the Yankees, and fuck your other teams too. That's all I gotta say about that. But we'll talk about baseball tomorrow on episode 107 of the Shadow Slayer 2.0 series, and that's that. But right now, I'm hoping everything I'm saying right now is happening right now. But what happened then, I don't know. But anyway, right now on your Tuesday afternoon, before we get to NXT later, well, we have another WWE Hall of Fame induction announcement, and this one is long overdue. Now, this man has been rumored a couple of years ago, but he never was formally announced. Why? Don't know. But this man joins Stephanie McMahon, AJ Styles, Demolition, and a couple of days ago, Dennis Rodman. But today, we have the announcement of the Legacy Award. But he's still in the Hall of Fame. But this man is the man who is the ruler. No, not Oba, but he's the ruler of the world. And that man is Sid fucking Vicious. Yes, Psycho Sid, Sid Justice, Sid Vicious, whatever you want to call him. Finally, in the Hall of Fame. It was announced today on WWE.com. And I couldn't be any happier. He finally gets in. Sucks he passed away a couple years ago. It would have been nice to hear his speech. But I think his sons are gonna do his speech for him, talking about their dad. So we have that. So that's pretty damn nice. So Sid Vicious gets the Warrior / Legacy Award, and we got that. I think we have one or two more inductees to go. I know we got the Iconic Moment Award. I hope that goes to Randy Savage and Mr. Ricky Steamboat for WrestleMania 3, probably one of the best matches in wrestling history. That's my opinion. Your opinion, meh. It is what it is, but I hope that goes in. So Randy can go in twice, and if you technically, Miss Elizabeth goes in, and technically Georgiana Bastille goes in, because they were part of the match. I'm just saying. But Randy will go in twice, Ricky Steamboat goes in twice, but technically Miss Elizabeth will go in, kind of like sort of China went in with DX, but not solo. So Miss Liz will go in with Randy and Ricky Steamboat, technically, same thing with Georgiana Bastille, but Miss Elizabeth not solo. Why? Yet. I don't know why. I don't know why. But minus all that. But Sid Vicious in the Hall of Fame makes me pretty damn happy. Well, overdue, but finally. Now if you get Bam Bam fucking Bigelow in, that's somebody we need to get in. I think Rick Rude too. But anyway, we got that. Alright. So the family of Sid Vicious reacted to his announcement today. So they said, Gunner of Sid Vicious's son, Gunner, wrote on Instagram, "My father, Psycho Sid Vicious, is going into the WWE Hall of Fame. The master and ruler of the world is finally getting his flowers. Proud to be his son and carry that legacy forward. The Hall of Fame just got a whole lot more vicious." Technically, we got that. But that's pretty damn nice. That's nice that Gunner, Gunner Justice or Gunner Eunice, or Psycho Sid's real name is Sid Udy. I almost said Eunice. Sid Udy. So Gunner Udy, nice little thing for his dad. And his other son, Frank, he said on his Instagram, "Congratulations to the master and ruler of the world. Grateful for the recognition by WWE inducting my dad into the WWE Hall of Fame. He deserves this, and I wish he was here to be a part of the celebration. I love and miss you, dads. Hashtag WWE Hall of Fame." Sid Vicious, or Sid Udy, passed away August 26, 2024, so almost 2 years ago, from non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, cancer, at the age of 63. So like I said, he joined Stephanie McMahon, hi Steph, AJ Styles, Demolition, Axis Smash, and Dennis Rodman in the 2026 class of the WWE Hall of Fame. And The Hall of Fame will take place at Dolby Live at Park MGM in Vegas, April the 17th, with a start time of 9 p.m. Pacific. That's midnight here in the East Coast, which kind of sucks, but, you know, after we watch SmackDown, we go right to the Hall of Fame at midnight. I don't know if it's going to be on YouTube or it's going to be on Peacock or wherever it's going to be on. Actually, sorry. The ceremony will air live on ESPN Unlimited in the US and Netflix internationally. Fuck. I don't know if I'm going to even watch it on Netflix. I have Netflix, so I don't know if Netflix is going to cover it, but maybe I could stream it somehow. Because I like to see, you know, Stephanie's speech, AJ Styles' speech, who inducts... Well, obviously we know Hunter is going to induct his wife, Stephanie. AJ... It could be Punk. I'm thinking it's Cena. Demolition, probably be the Usos or maybe the New Day. Dennis Rodman probably will be. I would think Kevin Nash or maybe X-Pac because they were in the original NWO. I mean, I have to see about that. And as far as Sid Vicious goes, maybe Oba. That could be interesting. Oba does it, you know, he's the Buddha, you know. Why not? You have one ruler to another ruler. Then again, I don't know who inducts Sid Vicious at this point. I don't know. They haven't really announced who is inducting people. But we know they're people that are going in, but we don't know who's, you know, gonna give the pre-speech shit. So, but that's pretty much it. Sid Vicious, former WWE champion. He was in ECW for a little while. WCW, we all know his history there. Tag team champion with Dan Spivey, the Skyscrapers. Champion in world champion in WCW. We all remember what happened with him when he severely broke his leg at I think it was Spring Stampede, or I forgot what pay-per-view that was, where him and he came off the top rope, broke his leg against Scott Steiner. I think it was in 99 or 2000. That was disgusting. Ugh. How he broke his leg and still was able to wrestle, you know, like a year or two later after that. But, you know, was doing some indie work. I don't think he was in TNA. Did some ECW, like I said, early, like the late 90s version of ECW. And, you know, great feuds with Scott Steiner, with The Undertaker, who he lost the title to at WrestleMania. I think it was, no, was it WrestleMania? Shoot. I think it was WrestleMania 13, 14? Somewhere. One of the, I think it was 13. But that, you know, he had a good feud with that. He had a feud with Bret Hart at one time. Even had a match with Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 8, which sucked so bad. Because of the interference by Papa Shango. And then the Ultimate Warrior comes back. That epic run from the entranceway all the way into the ring. And then Charles Robinson beat that, you know, at WrestleMania 25, I believe. When he ran all the way down that big long ramp. I mean, you know, those people, you know, those ramps are long. And you run down that ramp, you're pretty much tired by the time you get in the ring. So you must have good cardio to do that shit. If I had to do that, I'd be winded by the time I get down to the ring. I'm like, ugh. Who built this fucking ramp? But it is what it is. But I'm happy that Psycho Sid is finally in the Hall of Fame. And like I said, I think we got the Iconic Moment Award, Iconic Match Award, not award, but Iconic Match inductee. Maybe one more. I don't know, but we got our woman, which is Stephanie McMahon. We got a tag team, which is Demolition. We got the man, which is AJ. Now we got Rodzilla as a celebrity, and now we got Sid Vicious as the Legacy Award. So I think the next one coming, probably be in a week or two, will be the Iconic Match Award, or Iconic Moment Award. I'm hoping, like I said before, is Macho Man Randy Savage and Ricky Steamboat at WrestleMania 3, probably the greatest match in wrestling history. I don't care what anybody says. There's great matches today, but that holds nothing to Randy Savage and Ricky Steamboat at WrestleMania 3. I don't care what anybody says. That match, to me, is my top match of all time in WWE history. In wrestling history, too. So, that is what it is. So, leave me your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. What do you guys think about Sid Vicious being in the Hall of Fame? Who could be next? With the Iconic Match Award, or maybe get another actual person going in Hall of Fame. We'll see what happens with that. Alright guys, I'm out of here. I gotta go shopping for a little bit. I'll be back. I'll be back in about an hour and a half or so. With your Monday Night Raw review over on my main channel, Killer Demon 669. Might get AEW Dynamite and double your pleasure, double your fun, chew your double McGum Collision review as well. So, 3 videos hopefully today, 2 tomorrow with NXT and the baseball review. And then we get into Dynamite tomorrow, which should be pretty damn good. So that's going head-to-head with the Yankee game. A lot of people are going to be watching the Yankees. Everybody's going to watch Dynamite. But we'll see what happens with that. Thursday, we got the Mets at 1 o'clock. And then we take a break. And then we got TNA Ring of Honor Thursday night. And then we got a explosive edition of SmackDown this Friday night on the USA Network. So, big week of wrestling coming up. And then next week begins a lot of videos. So please hit that bell because we're starting right after Raw. We got a lot of videos to come with NXT Roadblock, Dynamite, then we got Stand and Deliver. Then we get April is a big month for content creators with WrestleMania season coming around, with Rebellion, Dynasty. We got a lot to talk about, so please hit that bell because a lot of videos are going to come your way, even with some news stories, some shorts along the way, especially during WrestleMania. So stay tuned to this channel, the Peter Joseph channel, and my PG Ranch channel for shorts, maybe on my Killer Demons channel as well. So, lots of good stuff. So please hit that bell. And if you haven't subscribed already, do it now. And let's get to 1,200 subscribers, hopefully by Mania, or hopefully by Memorial Day weekend. We're pretty much close to about 60 away from 1,200. So, hopefully in the next month or two, we'll get to 1,200 subscribers, and then we'll get on our road to 1,300, and probably by next year we'll hit 1,500. But slow and steady as we go up that ladder of success, and pretty much it. That's all I gotta say about that. And if you don't like me, well, don't watch. But you will watch because you got nothing else to do with your fucking life. But I digress. Alright, I gotta get out of here, guys. I'm gonna go do some shopping. And I'll be back with your Monday Night Raw review over on my Killer Demons channel. So until next time, congrats to Sid Vicious, the master and ruler of the word. Master of the powerbomb, too. So, we got that as well. So, congrats to Sid Vicious. Well-deserved, way overdue. Finally, we get him in, though. It sucks that it's the Legacy Award, but it still counts as an induction, so, to me. But it is what it is. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, peace.